I'm tired. Let's do another one. Are you getting Diablo 3? If so, what class are you going to play? My answer was, I don't know if I'll be getting it right away, but if I had someone to play with, I certainly would. I got it last night, because it came out last night. I actually think I'm going to be playing with my brother, so it's who I'll be playing it with. Okay, I like this one. This is why I did the thing, because I wanted to answer this one. If you were to play any game for the first time again, what would it be? And I said Ocarina of Time. Because, like, literally one of the most memorable experiences in gaming ever is stepping into, what is it even called? The town of Hyrule? The town of Hyrule, you know, the town below the castle. Stepping in that for the first time was like, it's like the most memorable thing in my entire life. Just walking in, seeing all that crap going on, all the people, all the, you know, everything was just alive, and everything was moving around, and people were talking, and there was this ambience, and there was so much going on, so much places to go. I would love to relive that moment, because it was just so amazing. Like, it's like, holy freaking crap, this is like the best game ever, and it still pretty much is one of the best games ever. This one asks, someone's on the market for a new computer because theirs can't even handle a simple stream anymore. The thing about that is, streams are actually pretty friggin' intensive on computers for some reason. I guess it depends upon the resolution, because I stream at 720 a lot of the time, and that can be kind of stressful. Like, on my old computer, 720 was choppy as crap. Anything, I think you need like around 4 gigs of RAM nowadays to play anything online. Flash-based, 720-ish, you know, higher res. A good processor, of course, as well. What is the worst game you've ever played in your life? It's a tough one, because there's been a lot of bad games. I just said probably Action 52, because that probably is one of the worst games ever created. I mean, there's a lot of bad games out there, but that one's really bad. I mean, half the games are unplayable, or like they'll freeze the game and everything. It wasn't licensed, you know, but still, it's a game and it was sold, so I consider it a game that's one of the worst ones I've ever played. Well, actually, one of the worst 52 games I ever played, except for Cheetah. What's your casual wear when you go out? I don't imagine you're a flashy dresser, just casual, I would imagine. Yeah, pretty much plain shirt, jean shorts. Actually, when I go out, I usually like to wear my video game shirts, Zelda, Castlevania, or my Dragon Ball Z shirts, because I like to define who I am and what I like, I guess, when I go out. What's the best food you've tasted so far in Orlando? I don't know. I haven't eaten out much, but like I've said before, Hooters is like my favorite food in the world, so I mean, there's Hooters in Utah. There's one Hooters in Utah, and I've never eaten there. But I've eaten Hooters here a lot. In fact, I want Hooters. Wow. Best chicken in the entire freaking world. How many games do you think you've beat? It's probably seriously near 1,000 at this point. Like, there's really no way to sit and count it, but it's a lot. Definitely a lot. I get asked this one a lot. How much can you bench press? I don't know, because I don't go out to the gym and bench. Because, I mean, I don't have enough weights to see how much I can bench press. I only have 60 pounds, I think is what I have on my dumbbell. So I don't know what I can bench. I've never tried. Hey, Austin, never been a fan of the Thundercats. I was around the proper age to be a fan of that, but I really wasn't. I really found that show boring. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. Plus, freaking, what the heck's his name? Schnarf? Is that his name? Ugh. On GameCube, have you ever played Luigi's Mansion? If so, what were your thoughts on it? Probably one of the first games I played on the GameCube, because it was one of the launch games. It's a good game. When the GameCube came out, I started to get a little, I don't know what you'd say, bored with games? I mean, I'm clearly not now, but I was getting a little tired of games for some reason at that point. I didn't play much. I played a ton, but just like the bigger games that ever were so popular, I didn't see the appeal of them half the time. But I did enjoy Luigi's Mansion. I didn't beat it. I helped my brother beat it because he kept getting stuck at certain parts, and I'd give him suggestions. We grew up doing that though because he had the money and he'd always buy the games, and I'd sit and watch, and I would always be telling him what, like, do this, come on, it's easy. I mean, it's easy to figure out. Just jump over here, do that, blah blah blah. And I'd always help him how to figure out how to beat bosses and puzzles and crap. And I hate puzzles, so it's weird. Have you ever thought about how the names Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man aren't too creative? These names were made long ago, at a time when they were creative, pretty much. So nowadays they're pretty average, but they pretty much, they defined the man at the end, pretty much, and woman. So, are you scared of heights? I am. My dad is actually, well, he was, for most of my life, he was a roofer, and a lot of the times I'd come to help, and just being on those roofs and looking down scared the crap out of me. I'm pretty afraid of heights. I'm not like, it's not a phobia, but my gosh. I've been to Moab and Utah, and they've got a lot of cliffs. Just look over the edge of them, and you just, ugh. I don't know. Makes you a little uneasy. I haven't seen anyone ask this yet, so what's your favorite car? How do you like Corvettes? My favorite. Corvettes, I didn't even answer that question, that part. Corvettes are cool, but I don't know. I always thought they looked pretty average compared to the other sportsy cars. I think my favorites are Dodge Vipers. I used to love. They look so amazing. Dodge Vipers just look great. Red ones. Oh. Mustangs. I love the, was it 2005? I don't remember. One of the Mustang years just looked awesome, and I love those. There's another car I like. I can't remember what it's called. Do you post all the questions you are asked? I delete repeat ones a lot. And there's also ones that I specifically said I won't answer, like, how do you get Minecraft? That kind of retarded crap. It's like, my game's glitchy. How do I fix this? I told you, I'm not tech support. Shut up. Google it. Frick, I hate those kind of questions. Like, what? Like, what the heck? Oh, my game's screwing up. I'll contact some popular YouTube person and ask them for the solution. I don't get that mentality at all. I've read you haven't played some of the recent Zelda games, so would that include Twilight Princess, and what are your thoughts on Skyward Sword? Oh, and if you get a 3DS, will you get Ocarina of Time for it? I haven't played. I started Twilight Princess, and I think I got to Lake Hylia, and see, like I said, that was around the time when I was just getting bored with games, and I didn't. I got to Lake Hylia, and I'm like, okay, this is boring. I'm not playing anymore. I'd like to replay it. And Wind Waker. I've started Wind Waker, I think, twice now, and I love the game, and I just stopped playing it. I guess the whole sailing thing just gets really boring for me. I need to get... I have bad ADD, I guess, something like that. Skyward Sword, I don't know. I've never played it, but I've got mixed feelings on it. Because I hate Wii crap. I hate swinging my hand around, but I mean, it's a lot more accurate. So it's not just waggle, waggle, It actually looks like it takes, actual skill and swinging and timing and stuff. I need to play it. I'll play it eventually, I hope, so we'll see how I like it then. And Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, I'd love to get that. I needed a 3DS first, though. But I'd love to get that. But I have a big problem with that remake. The way Link jumps in it just looks absolutely retarded. Why did they do that animation for him to jump like that? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go YouTube, like, Ocarina of Time 3DS and just watch him jump. He looks like a complete retard. I don't understand that. But other than that, the graphics look amazing. It's all redone graphically, and I just would really love to replay it. And I've been wanting to replay Ocarina of Time for ages now. And I wanted to stream it, but I couldn't do that with the 3DS, obviously, but I'd love to replay it with the remake. Okay, that's all for now. I guess I'm done. Bye-bye.